Welcome back. I gotta put my wrist strap back on. I always like the thing. It feels nice having something like attached to my hand as I hold the controller. I hold the controller and the controller holds me. I don't know why most people dislike this thing. Anyways, that was a brief intermission for me because I actually had something else to do. But I also, in the meantime, there we go, got to bring up that hint again. It says, head straight from the sandbank at Rocky Ridge, after where the sharks hang out, and look for a cloud of sand coming from a depression on the ocean floor. That actually sounds like something other than the, why is my microphone off to the side? 1 second. Can I mute my microphone for a second? Hold on. There we go. I'll set it a bit for a second. I'll go very briefly into free dive, but I actually don't want to waste too much time on this because I do want to do other stuff. My sensor bar is not in an accessible location. Oops. No dog on the loading screen this time. So it's hard to interpret what they mean by straight because this feels pretty straight to me. I can't really see the game and the hint at the same time, so if the game freezes, it's because I'm looking at the hint. Head straight from the sandbank after the sharks hang out. No, it makes it sound like the sandbank is where the sharks hang out, or is out. It makes it sound like sandbank is after where the sharks hang out, which is kind of weird. What are you guys? Are those little orange fish? Something I can interact with? No. Darn ghost fish. Is there really nothing interesting up here though? Yeah, see, this is still where the sharks hang out. I don't know why there's a current down here specifically. And it says, look for a cloud of sand coming from a depression in the seafloor. So I need to find clouds in the depression. I don't see any depressions anywhere. Or clouds. Of course you have these guys. I don't believe that's what we're talking about. They don't make clouds, I don't think. No. There is another hint for those guys. The way it's worded is a little bit weird to me though. It says head straight from the sandbank after the head straight from the sandbank, comma, after where the sharks hang out. So I guess it means go to the part of sandbank where the sharks hang out, and then head straight from there, and look at the seafloor. I mean, it would make sense then if we're talking about these little guys. But I thought there was another hint for those entirely. Of course, not everything is necessarily in this area. I haven't paid as much attention to other parts of this place. It could be talking about going the other direction. From the sandbank. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I do want to get to seeing new stuff as well. Not that we have a new area unlocked yet, so maybe we do need to do this, but there's still more fish searching to do too. See, I don't see any sharks over here though. I think the sharks are only in the northern portion of the sandbank. Because if you go south, you just go into that maze. You go into the kelp forest. And there's not really anywhere you can go straight from here either. Random currents. And I'm open to the idea that I'm missing something in one of the southern portions though, because I haven't done too much down here. But we've definitely left the sandbanks at this point. So I've not found what I'm looking for. And I have no idea where that sea dragon is either. And the sea dragon might be the thing that's kicking up sand, I don't know. Could also be a flounder or something. Sandbank. So I feel like straight would basically mean the only place you really can go straight at the sandbank is over here. It wouldn't be over here because this is not after the sharks. This is the area the sharks still hang out in, I believe. I see some very pretty textures on the ground, but not what I'm actually looking for. There's that little vertical line on the map in the corner there that I'm curious about. It is weird how it almost looks like this really is talking about those eels. But they don't make any clouds of sand to begin with. Have I gone over here? I don't really recognize this. Oh, you know, I might be able to go now into that one hole if I can find it. Huh. So there's that vertical line I had found. Oh, granny, go up. But I can probably go into that one room now. Maybe. Right, there was that one jet that I couldn't go through. Here's another one of those cases where, yeah, what's with the random... There's so many places to find it that don't seem to do anything, and my god, it takes me a really long time to go from moving up to going down. But I do want to find that spot again, whatever it was called. It wasn't Sanctuary, it was something like that. That was another place I found through the caves. So I guess I'll go up on finding other stuff here for the time being. But I do want to go into those caves again. And find whatever it is, if I can, that was inside of that. I don't know why this is called Mermaid. I want to see if I can find whatever was inside that little tube with a wire jet coming out of it. See if I can find my way in there a bit more easily this time too. Was it through here? I thought that was how you got there. I mean, could be wrong. Find all sorts of little places that are not where I need to be. This place is amazingly labyrinthine. Wait, there was another. Wasn't that corner another place I could go? Yeah, jeez. The inability to look effectively around corners really makes this more difficult. The crystal that will steal your soul. Somehow. Well, evidently whoever made that legend has not looked at it. This is where I want to be. Cathedral. Can I go down here? No. So can you not go down there, or do I just need an even higher rank? I do not know. Either way, there's not really much else for me to do right now. I apologize for managing to still spend the whole episode on that. Practically. But we are going to have to find those fish if completing level 9 does not actually unlock us. Penguin. This does not unlock us the next area. Another one of those find a bunch of the same thing levels. Except this time they're super fast. Oh jeez. Yeah, finding them is not the hard part. Of course the game would do this. I can't imagine how difficult these fish search levels must get in the next area. They're all running away from me and whatnot. Guys. I can find these. Ow. I can find the penguins. Catching them is another matter. How speedy they are. I'm surprised they're the game is trying to push me out of bounds. How speedy they are, I'm surprised that they're king penguins and not Gentus or something. I believe Gentus are supposed to be really fast. I don't know how to catch the penguins, to be perfectly honest. Faster, Granny. Well, now I'm having a harder time finding them too. See, there's one. Ah, okay, got stuck. Random shark. I imagine lots of them are going to be in this area here. Just because there's so many ways the penguins can weave through here. But since they move so fast, there's also no good way of ensuring that you've seen a penguin passing through a particular spot. Like, look, there's this guy. They move so fast, though, I can't catch them. Yeah. It's hard to intercept them like that. not a big one. This is going to give me some difficulty, I suspect. The thing is, this time it's not even a matter of knowing where they are, really. Get back here, penguin. Ah! Come on. Oh. Yeah, look how much ground they cover. It's not a matter of just looking different places. You can get lucky with them getting stuck at least. That was a weird experience. Okay, but that doesn't help me access the next area. What's the point of being a diving master? That didn't seem to unlock anything for me. At 24 and 27. And I do not know where those are. I can look at the other hints. So fish sighting 1, fish sighting 2, fish sighting 2 is that tidal wave. 3, that's the head straight from the sand mink one. Look for a cloud of sand coming from a depression in the ocean floor. Yeah, so 4 is the one that's the eels. Swim along the ocean bottom at Rocky Ridge Cove's White Garden to see a creature darting in and out of the sandy floor. That's absolutely the, however one calls it, the eel. And then 5 is the calf, and 6 is the next area. So there's one thing I'm not even getting a hint for that I might find. I think we have to find everything here before we can move on to the next area, but I'm not sure how to do that, so I guess we can look more. But that'll be next time, so I'll see you next time where we see what we can find. I may have to try to resort to some other resources or something to find what I'm missing here, because I'm not sure what else to do. Bye everyone.